It's a time of preparation and anticipation and Stanley Cup dreams. There's heartache and joy. There's pain, but also promise. And for some, there is celebration. When a pizza maker turns into a handicapper, it's family. It's the Ice People. It's the NHL 2025 season. It's Ice Con. And most importantly, it's goals. 300 seconds with Mr. Ice.
Welcome to 300 Seconds with Mr. Ice. I'm hiding because I have all my kids around me. I can't find a spot in the house. I was going to go outside. I didn't do that. So this will be short and sweet. Hopefully everybody's having a good weekend. Lots of gambling opportunities. I hope we can get one that fits us good. Go Penn State. Go hockey. I actually had a parlay that I might put out in hockey as well. But they're saying, oh no, it's Saturdays for football, so maybe it won't. I don't know. PJ, what do we got for questions today?
Listen. Ice, one question for you today. What's the pregame song you're using to get pumped and get us a win today? Let me know.
Yeah, so I think my pregame song will probably be the horn of a horse race, because I'm going to be watching a little bit of that. Also Penn State, maybe the fight song. So those two. Next.
Hello, Mr. Ice. I have a quick question for you. How often do you look at who's the starting goalie? Do you prefer team when the backup goalies is in net? Is that something you look for? And what are your thoughts on the Montreal Canadiens? They're a young team, extremely young. They can put some pucks in net. They can get scored on too. I was just wondering, what do you think about them in an over perspective? Thank you.
Yeah, so the second question with Montreal, I really like that team. I think they've the last couple of years have had some major injuries, even with their young guys too. So I like that top line. So I'm a fan of Montreal for our purposes. The goalie, the first goalie, I forget his name, but he's been playing pretty well. He played pretty well last year. I feel like he beat me a few times. So I'm hoping he sort of reverses a little bit and lets up some goals. And then as far as goalie matchups, I do look at goalies. That is, if there's 10 things that I look at, that's near the bottom. Obviously, I'm not going to play a goalie that if he's been hot 3 or 4 games in a row, if he's had a great year. I try to, stay away from those type of guys. But goalie is not a huge thing for me.
Mr. Ice, the Wizard here. Big Rangers fan here, checking in from Hoboken, New Jersey. Wanted to hear your thoughts about Shesterkin. Turned down $11 million a year, 8-year contract. What are your thoughts? Would you pay a goalie that much? Do you think Shesterkin worth that contract? I 100% agree, but would love to hear your thoughts. Let's go. This.
Yeah, so it's a tough situation with goalies. Like Bruins just had to pay their goalie $8 million for 8 years, and he's probably. But I know the cap's going up, and he is Shesterkin is definitely one of the top 3 goalies in the league. The Rangers haven't won with him in his prime right now, and I'm not saying it's his fault, but I mean team building is I think much tougher, and I think that's the way to go into that's the way I think to win a cup. But 11, I'm shocked that he turned that down. I don't know what he wants, but so that's my answer.
From Molly, how did the tradition of one goal in the first 5 minutes start?
Well, I think it started because you always want to start off the third with a quick one, and usually by that time we need them. Third period, that's the end. That's where we gotta get multiple goals. Hopefully, it's only 1 or 2. So if you get off with a good start with 1 goal in the first 5, that's how we do it.
Last one, no question today, just the red door for some good luck.
Wearing these sunglasses, sometimes I have trouble seeing all these things. And when that guy was smoking the cig and in front of the door, just made me laugh. I thought it was a red door, but I had a double take a few times. And that's it. My kids are actually jumping over cups. That's what we're doing right now. PJ, why don't we just hit it right away?
Listen. I got one play. I got one huge play. I got Detroit over 6.5. Detroit over 6.5. Let's go.